what's real when you can't even tell when you're awake and when you're asleep. Where am
I can't remember anything. Can't tell if this is true or a dream.
What is going down, world? Welcome to the 40-year-old FUQ Boys podcast. I go by the name Black Pegasus.
And it's your boy, Don Wannabe, back in the house once again.
All right, so we reacted to Metallica performing live in Moscow in front of 1.6 million people. They performed, what was it, Sandman?
Mm-hmm.
And listening to the song, I was like, I'm familiar with that, but I have not heard one before. So
this is crazy, bro.
What's crazy?
It's funny to me that you have never really heard the song or don't remember the video.
I've never seen
crazy.
This video. I've never seen this music video before.
I know, that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm like kind of
you've
excited.
Seen it. You've seen it.
Yes.
Oh, you were like, we should react to Metallica One, and I thought you hadn't.
Because I knew you
hadn't
hadn't seen it, and that's why I was just like, we should react to it because it's such a crazy deep song, and like I've kind of been going back to certain things that I may have just like glanced over. And like listening to them and just taking it in now without all the like judgment that I used to have and just like really listening to it as like a mature adult.
Yeah.
And also just because of stuff for us to react to. So I actually went a while back and watched this video and I was like, damn, bro, this song is so deep. And I kind of just was like glanced over it.
Well, let's get into it then. Don't forget to like, share, and comment on all of the content. If you rock with the vibe, subscribe. Here we go.
40-year-old boys are back in town. 40. Boys are back in town. 40-year-old boys are back in town. The boys are back in town.
40-year-old FUQ Boys podcast. Malt liquor for your ears.
40.
All right, you guys, let me get this logo down and pull the video up. But before that, don't forget to support the original content on the channel. I'm going to be actually performing on Saturday, December 16th at Sunshine Studios in Colorado Springs, Colorado. For anyone who wants to come out and support your boy, I'll put links to the tickets in the description. And then, it's actually, I'm headlining a Christmas food and toy drive, so it's for the community. And if you're from out of the country and you want to support, you could buy tickets at the link as well. All proceeds go to food and toys for people this holiday season. And let's get into it. I'm about to check out Metallica One for the first time. I have not heard this. I have not seen this music video or heard this song before. So here we go.
Is volume low? Check on YouTube.
The cerebrum has suffered massive and irreparable damage. You never know what has happened to him. Had I not been sure of this, I would not have permitted him to live. Where? Father? What happened? I need help.
What is democracy? What is democracy?
Got something to do with young men killing each other.
Damn.
When it comes my turn, will you want me to go?
For democracy, any man would give his only begotten son.
I'm kind of freaking out. How old is this song?
90s? Early 90s?
It is impossible for a decerebrated individual to experience pain, pleasure, memory, dreams, or thought of any kind. This young man will be as unfeeling, as unthinking as the dead until the day he joins them. I don't know whether I'm alive and dreaming or dead and remembering. How can you tell what's a dream and what's real when you can't even tell when you're awake and when you're asleep? Where am
I can't remember anything. Can't tell if this is true or a dream. Deep down inside I feel the scream. This terrible silence stops in there. Now that the war is through with me, I'm waking up, I cannot see that there's not much left of me. Nothing is real but pain now. Hold my breath as I wish for death. Oh, please, God, wake me.
I just went ahead and chopped off everything. Oh, God, please make them hear me. They won't listen. They won't hear me.
You know, wake me up. I'll be like this for years.
Hear me.
Yo, I'm freaking out because this is just tripping me out because I didn't know this about Metallica. And like the sample, the way they sampled this at the beginning reminds me of Jedi Mind Tricks. Exactly like I'm listening to Jedi Mind Tricks. If y'all ain't familiar, that's some underground independent hip hop, but it's like super big. But the way man, it cut to my soul. Like what I'm just getting into the beginning of it, but that part where he said, "For democracy, any father would give his begotten son." I was like, hold on, y'all. Like, it's so weird because I don't know what angle they're going with this, but I just started getting goosebumps because where we're at, it's 2023. We got 2 wars, 3 wars about to pop off. Like, it's going crazy, and I'm just tripping because what has been propped up for democracy, I don't know where this is going to go, but when he said that, I was like, yo, and
Yeah,
how
it
they
is
try, 'cause
crazy.
that's give your only begotten son is from the Bible, and there's democracy was not included in that. So that's where it stung me. I was like, what's being said here? But
Well, I mean, it's just crazy to think about that this song was written, you know, talking about like previous events before we even had 9/11 and a 20-year war, the longest war in American history.
yeah.
You know, and all the loss of life, all the people with PTSD, all the soldiers that came back.
Well, I don't know where this
mangled.
is going to go yet, so I don't want to go too far off the rails. I just, from the angle, the first stanza, what I got was he's speaking about being a soldier back from war, and he doesn't want to be here anymore. That's what I was getting the vibe of. And so, but where they're going with this, I don't know, because to start the song with a sample saying, "For democracy, any father would give his begotten son," I was like, yo, I just don't understand where this is going.
Yeah.
And that's where I was just like, yo, that's crazy. All right, I'm going to hit play.
Back in the womb, it's much too real. In pumps life that I must feel, but can't look forward to reveal. Look to the time when I live, head to the dude that sticks in me, just like a wartime novelty, tied to machines that make me be. Cut this life off from me. Hold my breath as I wish for death. Oh, please, God, wake me.
It's like a piece of meat that keeps on living. It won't always be like this, will it?
I can't live like this. I can't. Please, no, I can't. I can't. Help me. Somebody help me. Mother, where are you? Help me, Mother. I'm having a nightmare and I can't wake up.
Now the world is gone, I'm just one. Oh, God, help me. Hold my breath as I wish for death. Oh, please, God, help me.
Me lying here like some freak carnival show.
He is the armless, legless wonder of the 20th century.
It has a dignity all its own.
Father, I need help. I'm in terrible trouble and I need help.
Don't you remember when you were little? How you and Bill Harper would bring a wire between the two houses so you could telegraph to each other? You'll remember the Morse code?
Darkness imprisoning me. All that I see, absolute horror. I cannot live, I cannot die. Trapped in myself, body my only fear.
It's Morse code. For what? SOS. Help.
Landmine has taken my sight, taken my speech, taken my hearing, taken my arms, taken my legs, taken my soul, left me with life in hell.
What's he saying? He says, kill me. Over and over again. Kill me.
Don't you have some message for him, Padre?
He's the product of your profession, not mine.
Bro, this is so deep. God dang. I'm going to just let it play because I'm trying to connect the dots and just make sure I don't jump the gun on anything. But it almost feels like another anti-war song. That's what I'm feeling here, and it's messing me up because just to preface that too, when I said Jedi mind tricks, I wasn't trying to say Metallica. Like what I'm saying is because Metallica came before Jedi mind tricks, and maybe they got some of their sampling because it's so. I'm like, because I'm a super Jedi mind tricks fan, so I'm just freaking out. But there's so much here. I'm just, oh my God. Anyways, I'm gonna just let it play, bro. I'm just freaking out because of the depth of this at the time they put it out. It's almost like they wrote this like in the Vietnam War inspired, because the Vietnam War inspired a lot of people to be like, dude, what are we doing?
Yeah.
Like, what are we doing as Americans, with going to wars in all these other countries? I don't know what inspired this. I don't know where these samples, what movie this is from, but I kind of want to see that movie. Have you ever seen it before?
I have not. I don't know if I want to. I mean, it's dark enough that I'm just like, that is just like horrific to me.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, the thought of that is just, yeah.
All right, I'll let it play, and then we can just go off at the end. Damn. Metallica One. What the hell?
Facing death by himself. Alone. Goodbye, Father. Inside me, I'm screaming. Nobody pays any attention. If I had arms, I could kill myself. If I had legs, I could run away. If I had a voice, I could talk and be some kind of company for myself. Why don't they get it over with and kill me? I could yell for help, but nobody'd help me. I just got to do something and see how I can go on like this.
Okay, to address the music, real quick.
Sorry, but it's like
you could tell that this was recorded a while ago.
Yeah.
Like listening to it, it doesn't sound like there was but it was just so raw to me. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's one of the things that I didn't appreciate it fully, until recently and listening to it. First of all, it's like the storytelling is amazing throughout the song. And then just like the beginning of the song that starts off all like kind of slow, where it's just kind of building up to the story. And then the end where they just start thrashing is just crazy, that whole arc.
Yeah, and shout out to the veterans, man. Sheesh. Like, I think they're telling a story about veterans as well, going through like, this deep despair and just like, it's interesting because of my father-in-law, Chip. He flew Apaches and he actually got shot down, and he shouldn't be here, but he made it. But,
yeah.
Every now and then, you know, they have to deal with the darkness with those, you know, losing friends who got shot down, being in the middle of fire, like just fire, like gunfire, you know, it's like, it's a dark thing. And, you know, yeah, it's not easy for those brothers to, you know, live normal lives, which he's assimilated great into society. But I just know for other people, it's different. Everyone processes these things so much differently, but man, there's just so much here. I'm like, from the veteran aspect, from the amputee, from wanting the mercy, what you'd call a mercy kill, to the concept of war. You know, this dude talking about, for democracy, I would give up my only begotten son. And then we fast forward to 2020, some of the things we saw in our country, which you can't really go into depth about on YouTube. I mean, dude, the list goes on. And how prophetic is this? Like, me and you, I'm watching this for the first time with fresh eyes in 2023. And I feel like they're speaking to present day.
Yeah, that's why I was saying it's so crazy that, you know, this is before, you know, the 20-year war. And it is, to me, an anti-war song, or at least, like, you know, expressing the other side of what war is, because everybody thinks about the glory of dying for your country and, you know, fighting for democracy, right? But then the reality of it can be so much darker. And from what I know of the song, this is based off of a true story. So it's actually, like, I don't know if you caught that line, but he says, landmine has, what does he say? Taken my soul, taken my
arms. He starts saying.
Yeah, he starts listing it out. Taking my sight, taking my hearing, taking my arms, taking my legs, taking my soul, taking my everything.
Yeah.
So it's, I think, based off of a true story that happened in like World War II or Vietnam, where there was a soldier who was blown up, and he lost his arms, his legs, and his senses, and was basically in this coma, unable to communicate, you know. And so this is like the story. Yeah, well, that's what's crazy, is just imagine being like imprisoned within your own body.
That's some Black Mirror.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why people decide to pull the plug. Man, this was crazy. This was in depth. Okay, Metallica it is. We might have to check out some more. What's the other song?
So I have to throw this in the mix real quick, because I was reading through the comments of our Megadeth reaction, and apparently Dave Mustaine was an original founding member of Metallica.
Oh, really?
Yes, and I guess he got kicked out because he was too wild or because of alcoholism or something like that. And so his response was to start Megadeth, and his whole thing was that he wanted to do better than Metallica. So he was like pushing to like be a better guitar player, have more success. So it's kind of crazy, because like I don't think they necessarily did that from like a standpoint of like,
popularity,
you know, accolades. But I was just tripping because, you know, we always talk about how there's like rap beefs, and I'm like, oh yeah, you don't really have beefs like that in country or rock. But I'm like, damn, bro, like a couple of the biggest bands from the 80s were, you know, in a beef basically. And you have to think that on some level Metallica was like watching, you know, what they were doing and like, nah, man, we're not letting those fools beat us.
That's crazy. Now I want to like do history about rock bands.
That's what's kind of tight.
I still need to do history on just my hip hop. I know a lot, but I need to know more. Man, that's crazy.
I specifically read the comments on like some of these videos just because I don't know anything about it. Yeah. So then I just let the people inform me or give me some of the history, because I know that's part of the enjoyment, is being able to share like your experience. So like, you know, I might have gotten some of it wrong, but I got it wrong because I was reading your comments.
Hey,
you're the problem,
Liquid
not
Bath,
me.
Liquid Bath 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hyphenated.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, you guys, don't forget to like, share, comment on all the content. If you rock with the vibe, subscribe. 40.
Thank you for being some man. 40 years down the road, back again. FUQ, boy.